Hello and welcome to the draft. This is an M11 draft and we're playing Swiss, and we've got a Doomblade and we've got a Pacifism, and other cards in the pack that we should at least pay attention to a little bit are the Howling Banshee. And I think that Doomblade is actually a little better than the Pacifism. And I suspect that the player to my left should take the Pacifism, so that'll hopefully leave black open to the left, and then the Sorcerer's Strongbox will probably go. The rest of the pack is actually quite weak. Maybe we wheel that Disentomb. Second pack, again not the strongest pack. We got some red cards in here, but they're not the strongest. Fling and Fire Servant are reasonable cards. These blue cards are fairly weak. White is fairly weak. We got a safe passage here, so I think that the clear pick here is Liliana Spectre, a 2/1 This is generally a 2-for-1, because I got to do something about a 2/1 flyer, and it can take out a lot of flyers. Cloud Crusaders I can't really deal with in any of the big flyers, but pretty much anything else. So Liliana Spectre is the choice, and it looks like we're in black. There's going to be a player to our left who is definitely white with his Honor of the Pure and those previous white cards that we were sending. Hopefully that player is a player immediately to our left. And there's a whole bunch of weakish cards in here, but we got another Liliana Spectre, which is another strong card, so I think we take the Spectre. So again, I'm going to keep passing this white. The safe patch certainly isn't strong enough to move into white. So it's between either the Ice Cage and the Stone Golem. Because these red and green cards are terrible. So this is a difficult choice. Do I want more removal and start to move into blue, or do I take the Stone Golem? I think the Stone Golem is strong enough, and this Ice Cage is can be pretty weak against a number of cards, against any kind of equipment or anything like this. So I'm going to take the Stone Golem. And this is Elite Quag Sickness, so more removal, and it looks like we're going to be heavy into the black. The only other card here, even remotely worth considering, is the Wild Griffin. Diminish is a card I haven't quite decided on whether I like that or not, but it's definitely the Quag Sickness here. I don't like Bloodthrone Vampire. You can always pick these up late. The only other cards really in this pack are the Volshock Berserker. Negate is not a card to move into blue for, and neither is Harbor Serpent. And I think this Terramorphic. Terramorphic's gonna let us splash. No, I'll take the Volshock. Wow, these are weak packs. I'm not playing Relentless Rats. Blood Tithe is awful. I'm not playing any of these cards. Did I play a bear? Definitely not moving into green to play that bear. And this is just a terrible, terrible pack. take the Naturalize. And it looks like green is still definitely open. So maybe we're moving into green. So I think it's between this Garruk's Companion and the Yavimaya Worm. And I think at this point, with all this heavy early black, the Yavimaya Worm is actually a better card. Because we don't want Garruk's Companions and Liliana Spectres, really. So I'll take the Yavimaya Worm. The Strongbox Wheels and the Disentomb. I like the Strongbox. We're not going to get card draw in any of these colors. And this will give us some serious card advantage. The only 4-drop we have so far is that Berserker, and I think it's better than Disentomb. I think we'll be able to pick up more Disentombs if we want them. So the black dried up in that second half. Those first 4 cards are strong. The Liliana Spectres. And the removal. I think a Rotting Legion is a fine card. And these cards are all terrible. I think the Palace card is the only one that's even remotely playable. We're not in white. I don't think we're in red either, though. Well, these 3 options are nice and wide open here. This Naturalize is going to be in the sideboard anyway, so we're really heavy black. 7 cards we can play if we're black. And we've got a red or a green. We can move into red or green. I think Hornet Sting is better than Wall of Vines. I'm not taking Ornithopter. We don't need Wall of Vines, not with these Liliana Spectres. And it's taking a while here. So we're looking okay. This Rotting Legion gives us a little bit of a higher end. What we need to do is pick up some more 1, 2, 3 drops. I really like, there's a nice Primal Cocoon Triskelion combo. If we open a Triskelion, maybe we'll be playing Primal Cocoon. It's unlikely. You need a lot for Primal Cocoon to be good. Ship a Holy Strength. You want to play Holy Strength? By all means. We get no single whatsoever. Alright. So we've got some weak green cards, a reasonable green card, a bunch of black, a reasonable red card, and a couple artifacts. But here's where hopefully the black pays off. Because it's Swiss, all the signals can be pretty wacky. Yavimaya Worm. Anywhere else colossal in the forests of Yavimaya? Commonplace. He'll carve out a legend for himself with his own 2 hands. Come on. Corrupt. So you've got a Corrupt and an Assassinate. think I actually like Corrupt in this deck more.